Have you ever felt like you are trying to hold the whole world with your empty hands? Are you constantly fixing, planning, and overthinking every details because you feel like if you stop for 1 second, everything will fall apart? Do you feel sometimes anxious, overwhelmed when things don't go to your plan? Do you feel uncomfortable letting go of control? If this is you, this video is for you. Because we often tell ourselves that peace will come once we finally get everything under control. But in reality, that moment never arrives. Control is exhausting because you are in some way trying to force reality to match your personal preferences, which is impossible. Just it's impossible. Me personally, as a child, something made me feel unsafe, and my natural response was to ask myself, how can I feel safe? So I learned to take control of every single piece of my life just to feel secure. And that habit definitely served me and protected me then. But it becomes a barrier to grow in adulthood. For example, in professional life, in personal interaction with others, different type of relationships. The first thing you need to know is that control issues is not a character flaw. It's a coping mechanism because most of the time they started in childhood as an intelligent way to feel safe in an environment that felt unpredictable, chaotic, or emotionally unsafe. And when you were a kid, maybe you might have tried to monitor everyone's mood before you spoke, or you become a people pleaser to keep peace at home, for example, because back then this was a survival strategy that worked. But now, as an adult, the same strategy has turned into perfectionism, micromanagement, and you have a constant anxiety because of that. Why? Because your nervous system has simply learned to associate control with safety. To find peace, we have to recognize the areas when we waste our energy. Like when you are trying to manage how other people feel or how other people act or how circumstances turned out. Also, when you are forcing yourself to be calm by trying to fight your uncomfortable feelings, remember that emotions don't respond to control. They only respond to acceptance. You need just to accept them as they are, feel them, and release them. Remember also that the only thing that you can control is your action, the action that you are taking now in this moment. But you cannot in any moment control the outcomes, control the results. You need also to stop replaying the past, its only memories, and stop being all the time on the future through the doubts and through the worries. You are worrying about something that doesn't exist yet. Both the past and the future doesn't exist yet. They exist only in your mind now. Focus on the present moment. take in consideration that losing your control isn't a sign of weakness. It's wisdom. Really, it's wisdom. It doesn't mean you stop doing anything. It means you stop attaching your happiness with a specific outcome, a specific result. And when you feel tension or stress, you can ask yourself, is this mine to control? Can I control that? Of, or that's it's not in my control. Most of the time, you will notice that the response will be not. Do what you can in every moment. Just be present and do what you can. Do your best at that moment and step back and let reality unfold, however it unfolds. Also, take a moment to sit quiet and speak with that inner child who felt unsafe in your childhood. And there is a video in my channel about this. When you stop really trying to control everything in your life, things don't fall apart. They actually start to flow because genuine peace isn't found in perfect control. It's found in releasing the need for it. And I just want to point out that the master key, that true knowledge is useless without action. The real change happens when you practice it. When you practice and you take action. And you do that by living right now in this exact moment and making careful choices. Because when you are aware of the moment of your actions, you can you can then make a decision to change and take steps toward that, and taking other actions. And with practice, you will have a new habits.